Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shrunuyama Devaha Bhadram Pashe Makshabhir Yajatra Sthirai Rangai Stuštavansas Tanubhi Vyashema Devahitam Yadayuh Swastina Indro Vruddhashravam Swastina Pusha Vishwaveda Swastina Starksho Arishtanemi Swastino Brihaspatir Dadatu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We are studying here Prashnopanishad from Atharva Veda with Shankaracharya's commentary. And we have finished the study of the first Prashna, which was about two things. The question itself was how this Praja comes. And the direct answer was that Prajapati creates the principle of a couple. And then throughout the Srishti, it is shown there is no fixity of which is the male and which is the female, but there is always a couple. And in that way, the Srishti is produced. That is the direct answer. But the intended question was that what is the result of doing only virtuous works, and what is the result of virtuous works plus meditation resulting into some knowledge of the deities. And the answer for that is that only good works, meritorious works, works prescribed by the Vedas, takes a man to Pitriloka, Chandraloka, and from there he has to come back again and again. That was the first part. And the second part was that if he combines his good work with meditation resulting into knowledge of the deities, then he goes to Devaloka. And that Devaloka is forbidden for this person who does only karma. And that Devaloka limit extends right up to Brahmaloka. But it is not mukti. And then now the second question has come. And the second question is taking us nearer our principle of life. This was karma and meditation, that was all outside. Now, in our own life, some analysis has to be done, and that is the question. So we start Dvitiya Prashna, Athaha Enam Bhargavo Vaidarbhi Papracha. In the order of names given, it is the fifth now. From that side it has started. So, Bhargava, man born from the lineage of Bhrigu. Vaidarbhi means he is from Vidarbha. According to the present geography or administrative principles, the eastern part of Maharashtra is called Vidarbha. And that the person was from there. Papracha, he asked. Athaha enam. Atha means after the first question was properly answered, then the second person came about and asked this question. Bhagavan, kati eva deva praja vidharayante, katar etat prakashayante, ka puna esham varishta iti. Three questions are there. Kati eva deva praja vidharayante. Praja means this human race, this body. This body is called praja here. Now, kati eva deva. Deva here are the individualized forces with appearance of consciousness. Vidharayante. They hold on to this body. They become the support of this body. Because the body does not seem to be on a single support. So what are all the deities? Deities here represented forces, but forces which appear to be conscious. So they are called devas. So how many? Is asking like number. How many gods are there? How many deities are there whose support is required for this body to function? Katara etat prakashayante. Katara is actually comparison in two. Who amongst the, all you may say, who among the two types manifest themselves in this body. That means we can perceive that they are functioning in this body. So who are they who are supporting this body? Among them, who are they? How many are they who appear to manifest in this body? And kapuna esham varishta iti. The main point asked is, who is the superior among them? That means who is the real cause of holding this body? Appearance, many people may say, we hold on this body, but among them who are manifested and kapuna, here singular. And again, who is that which is the superior most amongst them? That is the question. And Shankar explains in the introduction that about what is this question. Prano atta prajapati riti uktam. So during the Prajapati subject side was given, one of them was prana, the principle of life, the principle of energy against matter, but conscious energy, principle of life. Is Prajapati, it was told in the answer in the first question. Now, tasya prajapatitvam atrutvam cha, two things are there in him. He is the Prajapati and he is the subject. He is the eater. So, the Prajapatitva, Prajapatiness of this prana and the quality that he is the eater, asmin sharire avadharayitavyam, has to be shown in this body, individual's body. That is the main point. That the question is about the individual's body, senses, mind, etc. So, general principles of couple were given. But in this body, who it is that supporting him? Iti ayam prashna arabhyate. That is why this question is asked. Atha, anantaram, atha means after finishing of the first question. Ha kila enam bhargavo vaidarvi papracha. Ha means really, enam means to Pippalada. Bhargo Vaidarvi asked, He Bhagavan, Kati eva deva prajam sharira lakshanam vidharayante visheshena dharayante. So Shankar explains praja means sharir, body. Vidharayante visheshena dharayante, specially become the support. Katare, buddhi indriya, karmendriya, vibhakta nam. So Katare explains as divided into Gyanendriyas and Karmendriyas. So two, that is used for this. Buddhindriya, that is Jnanendriyas, organs of perception and organs of action. Among them, tat prakashanam, so mahatmya prakhapanam prakashayante. Prakashanam means showing their own glory. Manifested, whom does it appear? So that means that who shows its own glory, that is called prakashayante. Ko aso punar esham varishta pradhana, but who is the superior or special or the leader among them, karya karana lakshananam iti. Esham means body and the organs. Body and the organs. Amongst them, who is the superior most? Tasmai saha uvacha akasho hava esha devo vayur agnir apa prithvi vangmanas chakshu shrotram cha. To him he replied, Akasha is this deity. Vayu is this deity, Agni is this deity, water is this deity, earth is this deity. That means the 5 material elements, they are parts of the body. Without them, the body does not sustain. So these 5 are the deities, and the Vak, Vani, representing all the karmendriyas, all the organs of action represented by Vani. And Man. Man is the coordinator, collator of the action of all organs of knowledge as well as action. All the different organs of knowledge give inputs to the mind, which collates them and presents to the soul. On the other hand, received the command from the soul and passes on that command to the different karmendriyas. So that is the central position of mind. And chakshu shrotram, ears, eyes and ears. So we have seen again and again from the Shantipat itself that these two mainly represent the organs of perception, because they go from their place to the object and bring the perceptions. All other organs can work sitting in their places. Plus, the influence on life is the maximum from the seeing and hearing. So these two represent all the organs of perception. So these are the support. Without them, the body will not function. So the body will not function without organs of action, mind, and organs of perception. So these are the people who are supporting the body. But someone is left here. Huh? Te prakashyam abhivadanti. So they openly started telling, Vayam etad banam avashtabhya vidharayama. Banam is this lump called the body. Avashtabhya, that means embracing, holding, vidharayama are the supports of this body. All of them started telling openly that we are supporting this body by being parts of that body. Evam prushravate tasmai sa uvacha. So when this Pippalada was asked like that, he replied, Akasha hava esha devo. Akasha is one of the deities. Vayu, Agni, Apa, Prithvi. So the 5 etani pancha mahabhutani, these 5 elements, cosmic elements of matter, shariraramakani, they make the body. Vang, manas, chakshu, shrotram ityadini karmendriya, buddhi indriyani cha. So, taking all the narrated thing, Vang, manas, chakshu, shrotra, that means all the organs of action and organs of knowledge, perception, karya lakshana, karana lakshanascha. Mind is included there. And he says, so finally the body and its organs. Te deva atmano mahatmyam prakashya abhivadanti spardamana aham shrashtataye. So they are telling their own glory. Openly they are talking, competing with each other because they want to show their superiority. They feel, figuratively, eyes feel that I support this body, ears feel they support this body, so mind feels I support this body, all the elements think they support this body, so they are discussing with each other. This is a figurative statement. Katham vadanti, how they are talking? Vayam etad banam karya karana sanghatam. The conglomeration of body and its organs, that is called banam. Avashtabhya prasadam iva stambhadayo. Avashtabhya means like a palace is held in its place by the pillars. Avishitili krutya. If the pillars are not there, the palace will become disintegrated. So we are like the pillars of the palace who do not allow it to disintegrate. Vispashtam dharayama. Vidharayama means openly, clearly, we are the supports. Maya eva ekena ayam sangato dhriyate iti ekekasya abhipraya. So all of them are talking, I. So each one of them is telling, I support this body. I support this body. I support this body. That is how they are all talking. Tan varishtha prana uvacha. So not among them. Tan varishtha prana uvacha. Varishtha prana, because prana is the function of energy. But one is the special, and that itself divides itself in 5 forms. So, Varishtha means the main. Main prana, as I said, life principle. Life principle is the main prana. Vacha, he said, ma moham apadyatha. Don't be deluded. Don't undergo delusion. Ahameva etat panchadha atmanam pravibhajya. Don't get deluded. It is I who divide myself into 5 parts. Etad banam avashtabhya, and I hold on to this body, vidharayami iti. I am the main, I am the support of this body. Te ashraddha dhana babu. They could not believe it. Because being lost in their own glory, they could not believe it. Shankar explains, tan evam abhimanavato. So when they were egoistic like that, Varishta Mukhya Prana Uvacha Uktavan. Varishta means Mukhya Pran, the life principle, the main pran. Uvacha Uktavan, Mama evam moham apadyatha. Avivekitaya abhimanam ma kuruta. Don't get deluded means due to your ego, due to your non-discrimination, don't show your ego. Yasmat, because aham eva etad banam avashtabhya vidharayami. It is I who am the support of this body. Panchada atmanam pravibhajya, dividing myself into 5. What are the 5? Pranadi vritti bhedam swasya krutva. I am prana, but I function in 5 ways. Divided into 5 parts means functioning into 5 ways. Prana, apana, samana, udana, vyana. That means there is a function of exhaling air. That is the main. Unless the air, carbon dioxide is exhaled, body cannot live. And then when it is exhaled, fresh oxygen is inhaled. That is apana. Without that, body cannot live. but it is the same energy function which is divided into this and this. And then there is a samana. That means it is prana function, energy function, which digests the food. That means from the food, it makes up the different parts of the body. Blood, bones, flesh, fat, marrow, skin, all to make from the eaten food is the function of the prana, and the name becomes samana. And then there is a great function, vyana. Blood has to be pumped out and brought back every moment. Without that, body cannot live. And this is called vyana. Throughout the body, the blood has to be pumped out and called back every moment. So that also is my function. And then udana. Udana, in everyday life, it is like hiccup. But its main function is to take the subtle body to another gross body at the point of death. That is also a function of the prana energy. So the prana says, I hold on to this body by dividing myself into 5 functional parts. Panchada atmanam pravibhajya pranadi vritti vedam swasya krutva, my own thing functioning in 5 ways. Vidharayami iti uktavati cha tasmin iti uktavati cha tasmin te ashraddhana apratyayvanto bhavu. That means they did not believe. Why? They could not feel that. Pratyaya is like perception, feeling. So they could not feel it. So they did not believe. Babu, katham etad evam iti? How this is true? I am seeing, I am hearing, I am doing this, and how it is true that this energy functions in 5 ways and holds this body? They could not feel it, they could not understand it, they could not know it, so they did not believe it. So abhimanat urdhvam utkramata iva tasminnu utkramati atha etat atha itare sarve eva utkramante tasmincha pratishthamane sarve eva pratishtante tad yatha Muktika Madhukara Rajanam Utkramantam Sarva Eva Utkramante. The rishis were keen observers of nature. Tasmincha pratishthamane sarva eva pratishtante evam vang manas chakshu shrotram chate prita pranam sunvanti. So he became filled with ego. They are not listening to me, so I will go away. So utkramata eva, it just about to move out. But as it was about to move out, all the functionaries were about to move out. So if the prana, life principle, breathing, represented by breathing, goes away from the body, then nothing can function in the body. They all become died-like. So they all started getting up. Then he understood, they understood, so he stayed back. He was about to leave, everybody was about to leave, then he stayed back, pratishthamane. When he stayed back, established in his own seat, sarve eva pratishtante. Then all the others stayed in their places and could function. So without further debate, by his action, it was proved that it is he who is the support. They may be the supports of the body, but he is their support. Without him, they cannot function in the body. Now an example is given from nature. That is, among the flies, Muktika. Now that is actually Darwin's sexual selection. That there is a Madhukara Raja, the king of the bees. In Darwin's observation, it is the queen. So it gets up. Now everybody gets up with him, all the flies, out of competition. And then it stops. All stop. So after reaching a height, it stops, all of them stop. This is something observed in nature. And so he has given this example. Sarva eva pratishtante. In that way, then what happened? All the Vang, Manas, Chakshu, Shrotram, they became pleased. Pleased means they understood that this life principle, if it goes away, we are all going away. If it stays, then only we can stay. And so they became happy without competition. Chate prita pranam sunvanti. And then they started praising that prana. When they understood that it is prana which makes us stay, then they started praising that prana. But this much is the story. The rest is their praise of prana. So, Acharya explains here, Sacha pranas tesham ashraddha dhanatam alaksha abhimanat. Because he saw that they are not believing. So he became filled with ego. And it wanted to urdhvam utkramanta iva. Idam utkrantavan iva. Saroshat. So angrily, he is getting out. Nirapekshas tasmin utkramanti utkramati yad vrittam tad drishtantena pratyakshi karoti. So giving an example, he is showing us what happened when he was about to get up. Tasmin utkramati sati atha anantaram eva. Immediately. Anantaram means not after a gap. Immediately. Itare sarve eva prana chakshuradaya utkramanta uchakramire. So all other pranas, all other functionaries also started getting up. Tasmisha prane pratishthamane tushnim bhavati anukramati sati. So he became satisfied that they cannot live without me. So he stayed back. Tushnim bhavati, he became quiet. Anutramati sati, that means he gave up the idea of getting away. Sarve eva pratishtante tushnim vyavasthitam babhuvam. They also become satisfied and they remained in their places. Tat tatra yatha loke makshika madhukara. Here Acharya says flies means all bees. All bees. Swarajanam madhukara rajanam utkramantam. So when their king gets up, all of them get up. Sarva eva utkramante tasmisha pratishthamane sarva eva pratishtante pratitishtanti. So either bees or madhukara. What we call that?
Honeybee.
Honeybee. So either bees or honeybees, among them this is seen. Yatha ayam drishtanta, like this example, evam vangmanas chakshu shrotram cha ityadaya. So they and others, which are not mentioned in the text. So all of them, utsrujya ashraddhanatam, they gave up their non-belief. Buddha prana mahatmam, understanding the importance of prana. Prita pranam stunvanti. Why it is twice written there?
Stuvanti. Second one is
Stuvanti. Okay. Stunvanti is the Vedic form. The real form is Stuvanti. Plural comes by anti. Stunvanti is not necessary. Katham, how they praised. Now, up till the end of the chapter, the answer is over. So, till the end of the this Prashna, the praise is going on. Esha Agni Stapati, Esha Surya, Esha Parjanyo, Magavan, Esha Vayuhu, Esha Prithvi, Rair Devaha, Sad Asatcha, Amrutam Cha Yat. So this individual prana becomes Brahma, the cosmic prana. Then all this is true. This is the Agni, he heats, becoming the Agni, he is the sun, he is the rain, he is the Indra, the king of gods, he is the Vayu Devata. Esha Prithvi, he is the goddess called Earth. Rai is the food. Devaha. Devaha, singular, will be connected with Esha. Esha Devaha. This God, Sadasatcha, that which can be seen is called real, that cannot be seen is called unreal. That means all the gross world and the subtle world. In our own body, that can be seen and that cannot be seen. All that Amrutam, immortal, relatively, he being there, body lives. So Amrutam cha yat. Sat, asat, Amrutam cha yat. Real, unreal, immortal, whatever is there, he is the. Esha prano agni sanstapati. San means becoming Agni or being Agni, he heats up. Jwalati, burns. Tatha Esha Surya Sun Prakashati. Being the sun, it lights. Tatha Esha Prajanya Sun Varshati. Becoming the rain, it showers. Kimcha Magavan Indra Sun Prajapalayate. So, where functions are not given, Shankar explains that. Agni tapati. So, in the same fashion, Shankar adds what they do for all the gods. Surya prakasheti, Parjanya varshati. Bhagavan is the ruler of gods. So, Prajapalayate, he protects all the Praja, all the gods and all the men. How? Jigansati Asura Rakshamsi. By killing the Asuras and Rakshasas. Asuras means Indriya Pradhan, Rakshasas mean cruel, they are the enemies of the universe. So Indra protects the universe by killing them. Esha Vayu, Avaha Pravahadi Veda. No, wind flows on one side, on the other side. So it is that wind. Kimcha Esha Prithvi, Rair, Deva Sarvasya Jagata. Prithvi is the food for all the devatas, so it is Rai. Sarvasya Jagata, San Murtam Asad, Amurtam Cha, Yad Devanam Sthiti Karanam. So, Amrita is relative here, that which makes God stay. God were dying in the war. So, Amrita means something was given to them by which they could again live. That is Amrita. We know the mythologically they churned the ocean and Amrita came out and that was taken away by the gods. So, Yad Devanam Sthiti Karanam. Kim Bahuna? Kim Bahuna should get connected with the next mantra. What more to say? That means something will be said. Ara iva rathanabhav prane sarvam pratishthitam rucho yajunshi samani yagya kshatram brahmacha. A common example. The chariot has a wheel and the spokes are fixed in the central navel. Ratha navel of the chariot means of the wheel, and ara means spokes. So like spokes fixed in the navel, all these things are supported by that prana. All these things, prane sarvam pratishtitam. Everybody, whatever in the universe, remains fixed in the prana. And not only that, the Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Yajna, Kshatriyas, Brahmanas, all they live because of prana only. They chant the Vedas or follow the Vedas because of prana only. So the prana is being glorified. Acharya says, Araiva Rathanabhav, Shraddhadi Namantam Sarvam. Now, this refers to something which will come out in the last question. The creation will be described, if you want now. We read it during our Upanishad, taking from Prashnopanishad. Those who have the book can open fourth mantra of Prashna 6. In the reply to the last question, the fourth mantra is giving the creation. Sa pranam asrujata. The creator, God created prana. And from prana, Shraddha, and then the 5 elements, Kham, Vayur, Jyoti, Rapa, Prithvi, Indriyam, all Indriyas are taken as one, Mana, Annam, food, Annad, Viryam, from food is created the seed in man, Tapo, he does tapasya, Mantraha, the special symbolic utterances, Karma, he does karma. Mantra means Vedas, the Karma Kanda portion, Sangita portion. Loka, and they go to, as a result, they go to different spheres. Lokeshucha, Namacha, and in all the lokas, names are the main principle, name. So, here he brings them and says, Shraddhadi Namantam. So from Prana, Shraddha was born. So starting from Shraddha, ending in Nam. So that is the reference. Sarvam Sthiti Kale Prana eva Pratishtitam. So when the world is there, it is Prana itself who has become all that. Sarvam, Shankar explains like this. Everything means whatever form the Brahman has taken after becoming Prana, all that. Sthiti Kale Prana eva Pratishtitam. Tatha, other than that, Rucho, Yajunshi, Samaniti, Trivida mantra. So mantras are of three types, three Vedas, Rigveda, Yajurveda, and Samaveda. Tat sadhyascha yajna. And with those mantras, we are doing yajna. Kshatramcha sarvasya palayitru. And to protect everybody, we require the warriors. Brahmacha yagyadi karma kartrutya adhikrutam. And who will perform all the rituals, etc., the priests. Cha eva esha prana sarvam. So all this is this prana itself. Prajapatis charasi garbhe twamev pratijayase tubhyam prana prajastu ima balim haranti ya pranai pratitishthasi. You are the Prajapati. Garbhe charasi. In the woman's womb, you move about. Tvameva pratijayase, and you are born. So all the world is prana. In different ways, it is being described that you are the Prajapati. You enter all the wombs of the women and you are born. And Prajaha, all the men are the different parts of the body, both sides. Prajastu ima balim haranti. So like Praja taking presents to the king, all the organs and everybody present their food to you. Ya pranai pratitishthasi, because as the life force, you are there with every indriyas. Without you, they could not function. So they are presenting to you everything. Ya prajapati rapi satvameva, that prajapati also are you. Garbhe charasi pitur matuscha pratirupa san pratijayase. You are born like your father and mother. As a replica of your father and mother, you are born. Prajapatitvad prageva siddham tava matrupitrutvam. Because you are the Prajapati, so you are both the mother and father. That is previously proved. And unlike them, you are born. Sarva deha kruti chadmana eka prana sarvatma ase iti artha. So all the bodies and shapes of the body, in a hidden way, you are all. Tubhyam tadartham ya ima manushadya praja he prana chakshuradi dware baliharanti. So all this praja, with the help of eyes and all the organs, they present to you. Yastam pranai chakshuradivi sa pratitishthasi. So you stay there as the life. Sarva sharireshu, in all the body. Ata tubhyam balim haranti iti yuktam. So it is proper that they give present to you. Bhokta hi yata tvam tavaiva anyat sarvam bhojyam. You are the bhokta. Everything else is your food. So they have to give to you. It is somewhat equivalent to in India, in outside world also, wherever there is a king. In India, there were princely states. So there are kings. And then the praja, they live because of him, protected by him. So they give present to him on a special occasion like Vijayadashmi. Wherever there is monarchy, there. Devanam asi vanditamaha, pitrunam prathama svadha, rishinam charitam satyam, atharvangirasamasi. Now devatas are there. Who carries food to them? Agni. So that is the Indian meaningful tradition. Those who do not understand, their thing is different. We ignite a fire. And fire is like messenger for all gods. And when you take the name of a particular god, Indraya Swaha, Indraya, for the sake of Indra, I am giving to you, O fire. So fire carries that to Indra. Chandraya Swaha, Varunaya Swaha, Suryaya Swaha. So taking the name of different gods, we put some food or eating material in the fire. And fire carries to all. So, for gods, you are the fire. Vannitama. Vannitama means superior among the fires. There may be so many fires, but superior among the fires is that Yajna Agni. Pitrunam prathama svadha. And for forefathers also, you carry. And that thing is called svadha. Something offered for Pitrus is called svadha. And you are that. You carry that to Pitras. Rishinam charitam. Satyam. Rishinam Atharva Angirasam Satyam Asi. Satyam Charitam Asi. Rishis means Atharva and Angiras, the originators of this Atharva Veda. In Mundak we had seen that Brahma Devanam Prathama, and he gave to Atharva and Atharva gave to Angiras, and then the tradition followed. So Atharva and Angiras are the Rishis. And for them, who you are? Satyam Charitam. They became rishis because their behavior was true. So, like Vibhuti Yoga, in Atharva and Angirasa, for Atharva and Angirasa, you are the Satya Charita, true behavior. Devanam Indradinamasi Bhavasi Tvam Vannitamo Havisham Prapayatrutama. So Vannita means one who gives, takes the Havi to them. Pitrunam Nandi Mukhya Shraddha. So Nandi Mukha Shraddha. That Shraddha is technically called Nandi Mukha Shraddha. In that, Ya Pitrubhyo Diyate Sada Annam Sa Deva Pradhanam Apeksha Prathama Bhavati. Oh, here there was Prathama Sada. So other rituals will follow, but the first offering is for the Pitrus, and that you carry. Tasyapi Pitrubhya Prapayita Tvameva iti artha. That also you only carries to the forefathers. Kimcha Rishinam Chakshuradinam Prananam So your rishis means the chakshuradi pranas. Angirasam, Angirasa bhutanam, atharvanam. So these are all symbolic. Angirasa, Angirasa bhutanam, atharvanam. So in the body, the organs, and that which is the essence of all the body, so all that are rishis. Tesham eva prano atharva ityadi shrute. So prana itself is the atharva, is in the Vedas. Charitam, cheshritam, satyam, avitatam, dehadharanadi upakara lakshanam. So these rishis, the different organs are supporting the body. That is their true behavior. If they behave wrongly, then the body will not remain. So that you yourself are the true behavior of all the organs which are supporting the body. Indrasam prana tejasa rudro asi parirakshita tvam antarikshe charasi suryastvam jyotisham pati. You are the Indra. Tejasa rudrosi. By your valor, you are the Rudra. Parirakshita, you. What is this Rudra? Swallowing the world. And Parirakshita, like Shiva and Vishnu. Protector you are, swallower you are. And you are moving in the Antariksha. That is Surya. You are the Surya moving in the Antariksha. And who is the king of all the luminary beings? Now we could start 5 or 7 minutes late, but we cannot read up the remaining. We could have, but let us stop here. And a few remaining shlokas of the praise, they add some knowledge to us. So we shall take it on the next Wednesday. When is that? Today is, today was 12th, na?
This is
19th. All right. So next Wednesday, 19th. Because I was thinking of Deepavali. That we shall see later. So next Wednesday we shall continue. Om Bhadram Karne Vishrunuyama Deva Bhadram Pashyem Akshabhir Yajatra Sthirai Rangai Stushtavanshas Tanuvi Vyashema Deva Hitam Yadayuhu Sastina Indro Vruddashrava Sastina Pusha Vishaveda Sastina Starksho Arishtanemi Sastino Brihaspatir Dadhatu Om Shanti 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 Hari Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanam.